Hello traders, this is Trader K back again with a new video. In the same series, we are covering the COR cycles and everything that is needed to decode the COR cycles. The today's topic is the 𝐻𝐚𝐭 cycle, one of the very uh, important and highly used COR cycle, and all of this stuff I have covered in the previous video. So uh, go ahead and see the previous video if you haven't seen yet, because these are really the key important stuff also for this content as well. Okay, so let's get directly to the point and let's see what where WD Gann referred tunnel through the year. Again, this all of this content that I'm covering in this video and also in this series are highly influenced and works of WD Gann's. Okay, so go ahead and read the book. That is really important and could help you in many ways. The first time WD Gann mentions about the COR cycles, the 𝐻𝐚𝐭, it's in page 225. But a really key important factor that I want to present here is this really the case? Is 𝐻𝐚𝐭 first time mentioned in page 225? Are you sure about it? So you have to go through the book to understand what really happened. The important fact of page 224 is he first used the word and also he named it here. Okay, so the page number 225 is of great importance. Okay, again, he visited a lot of countries with it and also the longest successful flight to Japan. Now, the question arises here is from where? This is the longest, but from where, right? So you want to know the anchors of these two pivots, right? Because in his books, when he is using referring like cities, countries, or maybe even different places, these are mainly cycle points, or maybe you can say it as pivot points. Okay, so you really need to understand the pivot and where it is anchoring and also where he is plotting his pivots. Okay, time frame is also important. The spring of 1928, this is of great importance, but the most important point I would refer here is the name, page number, and the stuff definitely related to it. Okay, so in the book, W.D. Kant did not refer to the name 𝐻𝐚𝐭 a lot of times. Okay, so it is going to be relatively easier to decode and understand the mechanism. So if you are new to this cycle theory or understanding of the COR cycles, you should go to decode the 𝐻𝐚𝐭 first. With the exception, if you don't have the lunar cycle, none of this is going to help you, because lunar cycle is also a very key element and the base of every single cycle there is, because that is the easiest cycle there is to decode. And I have covered a lot of informations related to lunar cycle in my YouTube channel. You can find it pretty easily. Okay. The next time he refers also a key important thing I think I should mention. In 225 page number, he refers spring of 1928, then he jumps directly to summer of 1928. Is this a matter of importance? You should keep a note, right? The next time he mentions this is in exactly the next page number, 226. Important thing I think I should mention is, let's say W.D. Gann is referring to some point, let's say talk or maybe XYZ. So if he is mentioning XYZ in especially, let's say, page number 99 and page number 100, so that also could mean that he is referring to the average of these two page numbers. It could be 99.5. Okay, so that number he could actually hinting you towards by mentioning in two different pages. And also it could be like that he is trying to say that look at the difference of these two numbers, like the difference could be one. So he may be giving you some hints here, but it could be off by the difference between two numbers, right? So it could be like, let's say he is giving you the cycle length, let's say for it is like 500 revolution of any cycles, and he is giving you in two different pages that difference is 5. So he could be referring to the number 495. So this is also a way how these things are hidden in the book, so you should keep a note for that. Okay, then page number 226 in May of 1928. So from uh, the seasons he directly jumps into the month. So now he's trying to zone in on a period of time. So what could be the date? Can you find the date? That may help your process, because to find out a pivot you really need a date or at least a week. In which week, like in which first, second, third, fourth, which week he is referring to here. He might not give you directly the name of the day or week, but you sometimes you can really find it out by going up and down. So now he is coming back to New York. So the main point here is the anchor most probably is New York, right? Because he's going from New York and coming back to New York. He has like visited a lot of places after New York, then came back to New York. So the anchor makes, so this makes the New York the anchor most probably, right? So you need to have a thought about this. Actually talked about a lot of stuff here that may be point of interests for you. So if you can find something quantifiable, write it down. The next time it's page 227. Again, the next page is giving you a lot of infos here in consecutive 3 pages, right? So that is really important, I think. So he's referring to Texarkana again, New York, and Robert Gordon. Robert Gordon means what? W.D. Gann, right? Few numbers. Try to see what are repeating. 10,000, is it repeating? Maybe 1,000, maybe 100, maybe a million, or maybe it could be just one, because zeros are not used the way he shows in this book. Okay, so you can actually play with the decimals here. Page 227 is referring to Saint Marie. Go to that. The number 22. This is a very special number. If you see the number 22 anywhere, that most probably is meaning that he is trying to emphasize on something. Number 22 is double of 22, the double of 11, which is also a very key number. It could be that he is putting more emphasis on the number 11, but he's writing down 22. And also we have a date here, right? Write it down, and page number as well. Again, page number is really, really important. So now we have a gap, page number 227 to 240. What is the distance in between? Write it down. So now he is giving the cycle mechanics, okay, the mechanics of the cycle, okay, to someone else. Is it you, or maybe his friend Alter, right? Write it down. Page 240. Really important. Couple of times he's mentioning the Saint Marie cycle. Uh, Now page 243. Okay. Important mention here, I would say the aviators. Okay. Who are these aviators? Find it out. That may help to understand a couple of different things, not regarding this cycle, but other cycles. So he told them that his health was not good and that he was not interested in entering a plane at this time. What do you think he is speaking about? His health is not good. He is not confident about this plane, right? Plane what? Plane is what? Cycles. Is it a inversion zone he's referring to? That could be an inversion zone for this cycle as well, right? The next time he mentions this is 246. Again, a very important page. He's referring it also with the date. Write it down. Page number, write it down. What is the distance between? Write it down. Now, here we need to understand few things. See, here he's mentioning early part of March, right? So no dates here. But here he is mentioning directly a date. Is this date early part of March? So you need to understand. Okay. They insisted that he was not physically able to sail, right? Again, is it an inversion zone? He's giving you a date. So I think these are the all of the contents that are related to the Saint Marie cycles. Again, there could be more, but is this enough to decode the cycle? Maybe, maybe not. This is something you have to come up with, and also try to find out what is the mechanic of the cycle, how it works, because he is referring to mechanics couple of times. Again, the dates, the page number, and also the numbers to find out the cycle length and other stuffs. Understand this, the cycle length and the key important things are numbers, right? So if you are looking for numbers, look for numbers in the book as well. Look for hints where he is hinting about numbers, right? So that could be a very key information for you to understand how the cycle works, and also all of these stuff. So always keep in mind what are the stuff that you have to look for, because you cannot look for the cycle theory in the book and definitely not the experience, right? So these are the informations that you need to make it work, right? What are the planet or planets? What is the length? This should be a number. What is the inversion zones? That definitely should be some sort of number. Okay. Then what are the markets it is working? That means where he is using it. Because W.D. Gann traded stocks, he traded cotton, he traded wheat as well. Okay. So find out where he is using this. Definitely these numbers as well. Okay. So I wish you very best of luck finding what is the Saint Marie cycle and how to work with it. So have a great day.